If you are in Miami or if you live in Miami, you should consider starting a YouTube channel in Miami to make money online, to generate business leads, or to actually promote your existing business in Miami. And in this particular video, I'm going to share with you a 3-step YouTube framework that you can use or that can be your guide when starting a YouTube channel in Miami, especially if you want to turn that channel into an income generating online business. YouTube is a powerful or has become a very powerful platform when it comes to being able to start and build online businesses, to be able to promote your personal or business brands, and also as a way for you to create multiple income streams. You can be able to leverage the power of video content on YouTube to be able to monetize your skills, your knowledge, your expertise, your hobbies, your passions, or your life experiences in Miami. You can be able to turn that video content into an online asset that generates extra income for you every month, and also as a foundation of your one-person online business. And that's why I want you to give me the next couple of minutes as I take you through or as we discuss this 3-step YouTube framework. And to further help you on this particular journey, I have created a PDF version of this framework which you can access or which you can download using the link provided in the description below. And now, let us get into this YouTube framework. The first step to building a profitable YouTube channel is actually building your audience. And this is because without your audience, your YouTube channel cannot grow and you cannot be able to turn it into an income generating online business. Or rather, you might not be able to have a chance to actually turn your YouTube channel into an income generating asset. And to make this happen, you need to actually start by having clarity about the topic or the niche that you're going to be focusing on when it comes to the content that you're going to create. And this is very important because when it comes to the audience that you're going to be building, you need to think of it in a number of ways, and I'm going to share with you some of the ideas that you can have or some of the perspectives and the approach that you can have when building your audience on YouTube. And this audience that you're building here on YouTube is actually the foundation of everything that you're going to build once your channel grows. Whether you turn that into a pure content play or you actually turn it into a different kind of a business model, your audience is the foundation of that particular business. You can approach this in a different ways or in a manner of ways. And one of the ideas that has been promoted a lot, or one of the ideas that you'll come across, is the fact that you need to be creating content of the younger version of yourself. That means you need to create content that helps who you are a few years ago. It could be 2 years ago, 5 years ago, or even 10 years ago. And this stems from the fact that you are not actually trying to create content from an expert point of view. You are basically sharing your journey, things that you have discovered or things that you have learned, mistakes that you have made, and simply trying to help the younger version of yourself to avoid those mistakes or to actually do things differently if you are to actually do the last 5, 2, or 10 years. Having a clear niche or a clear target audience is actually very important because it helps you to attract the right viewers. And when you want to turn your YouTube channel into an online business, you need to have the right audience because that means those are people who can be able to buy the products or services that you might be able to provide or offer down the line. Now, while research plays a very important role when you are trying to find out your niche audience, your niche topic, or the things that you're going to be talking about on YouTube, you should also not be paralyzed by that particular research or by trying to overanalyze it. You can actually approach it from a point of experimentation, whereby you can be creating content about the various topics that you're interested in, and after some time, you can be able to look back at the data or analytics and figure out what your audience is really interested in. And this is a very important point because as human beings, in most cases, we have multiple interests. That means you are interested in a number of things. And while you may have a drive when it comes to trying to pick one thing to focus on, you can actually just start your YouTube channel by creating all types of content, publishing them on your YouTube channel, and then trying to narrow down on what your audience is responding to. That means that you are going to approach your YouTube channel from an experiment point of view, whereby each video you create is a form of a tiny experiment which will be able to provide you data, and over time you are going to have clarity on the direction your YouTube channel is going to take, and more importantly, on the audience that you are going to be building. However, if you already know your niche or the topic that you want to focus on, you're actually ahead of probably 99% of the people who want to start a YouTube channel. And that means all you need to do is to start implementing your plan, start creating content, and uploading it on your YouTube channel. Building your audience when starting a YouTube channel is a very important step. And the main objective of this particular step is to ensure that you can be able to be discovered, or you are discoverable, and also that you have, or you will be able to attract the right or ideal audience. And as I had mentioned, your audience is critical to the success of your YouTube channel and your ability to turn your YouTube channel into an income generating online business. So you need to spend time on this particular step so that you can get it right. But at the same time, do not be afraid of experimenting and taking it one step at a time. And as they say, while you may not be able to see the entire staircase, you can at least be able to take the first step on that staircase. And when it comes to starting and building your YouTube channel, actually creating the first video might be the most important step that you can take. So just start, and you are going to get clarity as you build your YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Joe, and if you would want my help when it comes to starting a YouTube channel and turning it into an online business that makes money for you, check out the first link in the description below, which gives you an opportunity to apply to join my program. The second step in starting and building a profitable YouTube channel involves being able to build trust with your audience. And the objective of this step is to actually being able to convert your audience into loyal viewers who can be able to trust your voice on the topic that you're covering or the videos that you're creating. And like in every interpersonal relationship, trust plays a very major role when it comes to building a good relationship. And this applies when it comes to starting or building your YouTube channel, as well as building your audience on the internet. In life, trust is a very important aspect of how you go about doing things. And when it comes to your YouTube channel, it is even more important, because if you are actually keen on turning your YouTube channel into an income generating online business where you can be able to sell products or services to your audience, then you need to get to a point in your relationship with your audience where they can be able to trust your word and what you're actually doing. And this is because trust builds credibility. And as you might be aware, when it comes to making money on the internet, your audience, or having trust with your audience, is actually the real currency. People buy from people, and to actually put it more bluntly to you, people only buy from people that they trust. So if you are actually going to ever want your audience to buy anything from you, you are going to spend time creating trust with your audience. And there are quite a number of ways on how you can be able to do this, but the most important one is to be able to create content that adds value to their life, that solves their problems, where you can be able to either provide value in the form of information, education, or entertainment with the content that you are creating. When you provide value, you get an opportunity to be able to build credibility. And credibility is what enables you to be able to build trust with your audience. One of the ways, or one of the things that you need to be aware of when you're doing this is that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a short-term kind of a fix. You're going to be able to create value for a very long period of time before you can probably be able to get money or to ask your audience to buy something from you. So you need to think of the sustainability of what you're going to be doing and how long you're going to take to be able to get or gain the trust of your audience. Now, when it comes to being able to selling products and services, there are different kind of customers that you're going to interact with. There are people who may actually just meet you for the first time and buy the product or the service that you're providing. The others who may take a few touch points or may take a while before they can be able to get out their credit cards and buy whatever you are providing. Others may just watch your content and never actually buy anything from you. So you need to be aware of those kind of people and be able to build trust across board with all of them. And while we are at this topic of building trust, one of the best strategies that you can actually implement is use of email marketing. Email marketing is the best way that you can be able to build trust with your audience. And this is because it provides you with an opportunity for you to continue having a conversation with your audience of the platform. What this means is that you need to figure out a way to be able to turn your viewers or the audience on the YouTube platform into your email subscribers, meaning giving you permission to send them emails and have that kind of a conversation with them. And the beauty about this email marketing or implementing email marketing on your YouTube channel or when it comes to building your YouTube channel is that the people who join your email list are actually people you can be able to reach directly. Meaning that if something happened to your channel, if it got deleted or if you lost it in one way or the other, can still be able to reach those people. And if you are to go into internet marketing, there is research that provides or that shows that the amount of return on investment you get from $1 that you spend on email marketing is worth more than any other social platform or any other social media platform. This means that investing your money on having a platform or an email marketing platform might be one of the best ways that you can be able to invest in your YouTube channel. I would recommend that you consider using Kit, which is the email marketing platform that I personally use, and I would think that it might be of value if you check it out. I am an affiliate of Kit, which means that if you use my link, which I have included in the description below, I may make some small commission at no extra cost to you. However, whether you use my link or not, I would still recommend that you consider using Kit. It's an email marketing platform that I have used for the last couple of years, and I think it's one of the best. So you can consider it among very many other email marketing platforms that are available in the market today. The third step in building a profitable YouTube channel involves being able to find strategies and ideas on how to make money on YouTube. And the objective of this particular stage or step is to be able to build a sustainable online business that has multiple income streams. This is a step where you're going to focus exclusively on figuring out your business model or the business model that you're going to use on your YouTube channel. And when I talk about business model, I am simply talking about finding ways to make money on YouTube. This is how your YouTube channel is actually going to be generating revenues or income for you. And you need to have clarity on this particular step or on ways that you're going to make money. Because when you have that clarity, when you are clear on how you're going to monetize your YouTube channel, then it is going to inform your content strategy as well as how you are going to create product or services that you are going to provide all over to your audience. And the great news is that there are quite a number of ways on how you can be able to make money on YouTube. Some of the ideas that you can use to make money on YouTube, or some of the YouTube monetization ideas you can implement, include display advertising, affiliate marketing, consulting or coaching, merchandising, brand deals or sponsorships, and also selling your own digital products. What you're also going to find is that YouTube has its own internal revenue streams. These are revenue streams that actually come or stem from the YouTube platform itself. And when you get or when you meet the criteria or the threshold for being able to take advantage of those particular opportunities, you can be able to execute or implement them. Now, while there are very many ways on how you can be able to make money on YouTube, you may not be able to do all of them at the same time, and especially when you are starting. You may be required to probably come up with a monetization strategy or plan where you have a cadence on how you are going to implement each monetization strategy. And the reason for this is actually very simple. This is because there are some monetization strategies that will require you to meet certain requirement or certain threshold. That means that you cannot be able to implement them until you meet the requirement that has been set, for example, by YouTube. This is when it comes to, for example, being able to qualify to make money from display adverts or YouTube partner program. That means that you may not be able to implement this particular monetization strategy from the word go all as a beginner. You may be required to do some work, which can take some time, or it might happen for you quickly. However, you can be able to implement other monetization strategies. For example, you may start with affiliate marketing. That one does not require much. You don't need to meet any threshold when it comes to YouTube. You just put the link on the description of every video that you create, and if someone clicks on them and buys whatever you have recommended, you may earn a commission from that. You can also create your own products or services and start promoting them from the first time you publish a video. So as you can see, it all depends on what you want to do and how you want to go about it. What this means is that when it comes to being able to make money on YouTube, you have some ideas or strategies that you can use and that are in your control when it comes on how you are going to implement them. You also have other options that may be delayed or that may require you to meet certain requirements. So the best way when it comes to this is creating a plan and being very clear on your business model or how you're actually going to make money on YouTube. Because once you have that clarity, then everything else downstream becomes a little bit easier. If you already have a business or if you're an entrepreneur, you can actually leverage the power of YouTube or video content on YouTube to be able to promote the product or services that you're already providing, and that is going to help you increase your business revenues. In fact, this is one of the ways on how entrepreneurs are actually using the power of YouTube to make more money for their businesses. Starting a profitable YouTube channel is absolutely within your reach. And if you follow these 3 steps, at least you are going to have a head start, or at least you are going to be able to have a clearer plan on how you can go about starting a YouTube channel and turning it into a sustainable online business in the long run. You can be able to start and build a YouTube channel that generates or makes money for you, allowing you to have time, location, and financial freedom. If you have enjoyed this particular video, I am sure you're going to enjoy the video on your screen right now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not, and I'm going to see you in the next one.